there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out.
EOS is my name. The girls call me EOS, you know, EOS. You thought, what's that? The what? Oh, shucks. Nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N and this is Crime Watch. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's something I want to touch on. I want to touch on a bit with respect to the laws with respect to harboring illegal immigrants. And today, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, I was looking at an exercise conducted by the Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith. And not just harboring and trafficking, keeping them, moving them around, keeping their passport, accepting them. If you're keeping their passport, you're trafficking. You're part of it. And unless the courts of Trinidad and Tobago don't start arresting landlords and putting them before the courts, unless the police don't arrest them and put them before the courts, it will never stop. I tell you, in this country, you get three landlords responsible for having illegal immigrants in apartment buildings. And you will see, ladies and gentlemen, before you say Jack Robinson, watch me, nobody, you know, nobody. But for how long, ladies and gentlemen, I've been warning landlords, owners of properties where these illegal immigrants, look, Saturday, we got information, Binda and Babulal and the crew got information. We passed on to them. A vessel now reach, a little boat now reach with a set of them. And they brought down a set of orange and this and that. But the the special 2-bag, bust out in a van in Rio Claro. Then last night, ladies and gentlemen, we headed to Madras. 6 Spanish in our apartment. But one jump out through the window, grab something in our drawer, bust out. He bust out, boy. But don't worry. 1 come back. I'm looking for one again. I got back one last night. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I walk in the place. And he stand out by the road and he waiting for me. Waiting, waiting. So that is why, ladies, it's a serious thing because they are bringing guns. Yesterday I was chatting with a nice Spanish girl. Well, she's legal here, and she was telling me, she said, Ian, I have no problem with you and the police and what they are doing. Because you can't come in somebody else's country and break the law. And that is what they are doing. And I'll tell you something. And I have noticed a trend, and I even brought it to the attention of the police, that they're getting very mannish. They're mannish. It's like, am I in Venezuela? Are you in Venezuela or Trinidad? Are you in Santo Domingo? Are you in Cuba? Where is this? Caracas? Where is this? You are in Trinidad. You are in Trinidad, so bat in your crease. Bat in your crease. But it all goes back to the racket. The racket, and as much as the commissioner might do, as much as the police might do, as much as I might do, it all goes back to it all goes back. And you know what I find very strange? How one institution, but I don't want to jump, a certain Christian institution could get documents and whatnot. A certain Christian organization, Christian organization. How come a temple and a mosque don't have access to that? What's going on with that? You see, nobody asking question. Oh, they have this from that Christian place. They have this, I have this paper from... Since when that Christian place is responsible for having illegal immigrants in this country? Since when? What is it? Is it mafia or something? Look there, ladies and gentlemen. And just to bring it to your attention, the murder toll is 52. Today I was so busy, robbery after robbery in El Socorro. I went down to where the young man from the Wasavan, Keston John, knocked down in Makoya. Mausika, traffic lights. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to show you a little piece. I'm going to show you a little piece. Socks getting ready for me while you're doing nothing as usual. And... ladies and gentlemen, you have to start to get people around. Whether they're like, I don't care who cry and ball, but you can't come and stay in a room with your friend and them and all you bring in drugs. And all you had, I don't want to say it, boy, because here we're going on, it had done. But I want to read the law. It are laws for driving under the influence of alcohol. It are laws if you're in a possession of a gun. It are all kind of law. But it are laws for harboring illegal Spanish, for illegal immigrants. It have laws, and I was showing the law today. So let me see who profiting in immigration now. Who profiting? Who collecting money? Who collecting money? Ladies and gentlemen, today I saw the cops rescued 19 female teenagers believed to be victims of human trafficking, drugs, and prostitution ring at WOODBROOK restaurant. 19 Spanish-speaking girls between the ages of 15 and 17 were rescued on Wednesday, February 6 from a business place along ARIAPITA Avenue in WOODBROOK after they were being held captive and used as sex slave. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith confirmed earlier. The man right. The teenagers were rescued during a police operation which took police about 2 a.m. today, led by Commissioner of Police. Commissioner, while you were on that exercise, I was in Madras. Because 2 a.m., all that time we were in Madras, doing it different. 6 suspects of Asian ethnicity were arrested for harboring the girls and are expected to be interviewed by officers. I want to make sure people get charged. We want to make sure that people get charged. Expected to be interviewed by officers from the Child Protection Unit, the Counter Trafficking Unit, and other intelligence agencies of the TTPS. The teenagers were rescued during a police operation which took place about 2 a.m. today, led by Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith and involved officers of Western Division Task Force. A special operation response team sought the Financial Intelligence Branch, the Child Protection Unit, and the Counter Trafficking Unit. The teenagers have been taken for medical examination, have been housed at the Police Training Academy, where they have been cared for by Child Protection Services. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. But we would like to see people being charged. Don't just charge the illegal immigrants. Charge the people who are having sex with them. Charge the people who are them in bed. Charge the people. Charge them. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. 6714-062. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Speaking at the Police Training Academy after the raids, Commissioner Griffith warned and continued similar exercise. Alana Wheeler, Director of the Counter-Trafficking Unit, and ASP Wendell Lucas, Head of the Financial Intelligence Branch of the TTPS, also addressed the implications of human trafficking. Go ahead. Go ahead. This is what the Commissioner had to say.
Over the last 48 hours, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, in collaboration with other arms in national security, and we wish to thank them, we have been instrumental in what may very well be cracking a major ring in Trinidad and Tobago in the involvement of the illegal immigration of young ladies. It also involves prostitution and all other aspects of human trafficking. I have here on my right Ms. Alana Wheeler, Director of the Counter-Trafficking Unit, and also Mr. Lucas from the FIB. This was a coordinated effort among different arms in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, instrumental by the Special Operational Response Team, which is just behind me, as well as units from the Western Division, other task force, intelligence.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, also, in fact, we saw a little video with the action. In fact, they went to Europe, am I right? They went to Europe, in fact, on Saturday, SWAT officers raided Europe Chinese restaurant and casino in search of more suspected victims of human trafficking. This is the area in Europe. No, you have to bust them up, but we don't want the non-nationals being charged and deported. We want the bosses and them. You must deal with them. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, them Chinese doing it wet, boy.
Everybody doing it wet. They're dripping right now. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah.
Next caller. Hi, good evening. See? No, that's where, but watch. We want to see them arrested. We want to see them charged. Let them go before the courts. Let the courts start to deal with them. That's the only way we can get rid of these non-nationals and them. That is the only one. Somebody needs to challenge the Christian organization. Find out how that organization alone is responsible for giving out some document. Is that the new immigration? Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I am asking questions. I am asking questions because when you ask them, they have a document from a Christian organization. Who is that? Hi, caller. Good evening. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening, Ian.
Good evening.
How are you doing? Why you don't call the name of the place? It's Living Waters. If you see how they line up there every morning.
Well, I don't want to say anything as yet. With respect to no Living Waters, I have nothing to say. Nothing to say. All right. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I am just saying a Christian organization. It could be Pentecostal, it could be Presbyterian, it could be Baptist, it could be all kind of thing. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. These are SWAT officers dealing with them at the Chinese restaurant in Curab Junction. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you something. It's a very serious thing what is going on in this country. You know, on Saturday, June the 2nd, 2018, two security guards at Jamlan Casino, that same casino, located upstairs Scores building in Europe, was shot and wounded by a gunman who opened fire on them while they were on duty at the establishment around 2 p.m. that day. You remember that? Also, ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday, just to let you know, we're going to take a fast break, but I'm going to tell you what I did on Saturday while all that was going on. You know, on Saturday, we got information. The boat came in. The boat came in, and you see, I will tell you this. As much as we see, I want to see the restaurant owners, because these people can't find themselves behind a counter just so. They can't stand up behind a counter. They can't do this just so. We would like to see the restaurant owners. The restaurant owners of where that happened. Where are the owners? Where are the owners? Where are the owners? How a Christian organization, what is the immigration saying about this? Because these people bringing in guns, these people bringing in drugs. Last time we got information, everything on point. The man bust the door, but don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. If I stand up here today and tell you, don't worry. I do business, who Trini involved in that. But I tell you on national television, don't worry. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to Saturday, let me take a fast break. I will show you what we did. on Saturday, similar to what you saw the commissioner doing with your information. Let's take a fast break.
The place real hot, the fan not cutting it, and your budget little tight. Then you need to contact Neil Cool today. They are Trinidad and Tobago #1 providers for top brand air conditioned units such as
Delta, Comfy, Daikin, and Lennox.
units starting as low as $2,250 install, plus you're getting 5 years warranty. Contact Neil Cool today and experience the comfort you always wanted.
Do you suffer from pain in your back, knees, or joints and need effective pain relief? Get your life back with Omega XL, a natural, safe, anti-inflammatory supplement. This small soft gel has up to 22 times more omega-3 free fatty acids than fish oil and is backed by 30 years of clinical research.
I can just tell you from my experiences, there's nothing like this Omega XL.
XL Health TT Limited are the sole legal distributors in this country.
The stars are coming for J-Colic, the 30-year celebration of a musical icon. Ricky Jai in Fetzer at the Regal Gulfview, San Fernando. The kings of soca and chutney, Ravi B, K.I., Blacks, Ricardo Drew, Nishad M, Nival, Master Salim, Addison John, Vaughn from Grenada, Bass, also known as Trilogy, and Big Rich the Pongolongs. All gonna mesmerize you with tune after tune. Come spend an evening in celebration with the Jam Master, Ricky Jai. Nisha B, Sally Sagram, Trooper T, Destra, Nyla Blackman, Nadia Baxon. Tickets $200 and available at Alan Low Price Supermarkets, Gulfview, Marabella, Daybay, Faisabad, or Rapooch.
The Rig Restaurant and Lounge, San Fernando.
Prem Sings, Shaquanas and Cura.
Nels Bar, Friendship Village.
And Jai's Pet World, Princess Town. And online at www.suntix.com. For more details, contact 1-868-480-5100.
Passage to Asia's ultra all-inclusive bet.
Pier 1, fun, music, food, and premium drinks.
With Dilly Nadan.
Nadia Batson. Patrice Roberts. Hayward George, Farmer Nappy. Sloppy, the Siparia Rhythm Section. Sunday, February 24th.
Passage to Asia's ultra all-inclusive bet.
Pier 1.
It's your journey, our passion at Brantec. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Coming into Army Hardware today for all your building supplies from start to finish. We have C and C purlins, I-beams, all sizes, BRC, galvanized of all lengths, plain and painted, all materials for suspended ceilings and much more. 35A Eastern Main Road, Aruka, opposite KFC. Telephone 692-3051 or 3629. And Derrick Road, Chase Village, 671-3001. Come visit us today at Army Hardware.
But I will tell you something. I'll tell you something about last night exercise. If I put up that picture, if I put up that photograph, people go and feel a screenshot of the history of calls. Last night we gone by a man's house and the man call a policeman, yes? Make a call, boy, you make a call. That's what I tell you. Sometimes, I don't care who vexed with me, I don't care, One Spanish you're touching Felicity, man get transfer. It is a big racket, and if we have to use people out of the zone, I will come back Felicity again. We'll come back Felicity. Ladies and gentlemen, on Saturday we got information We got in contact with Officer Babulal and Binda and the Officer Binda and other officers, not knowing, ladies and gentlemen, boy, I just don't want to say, no? I just don't want to say. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, human trafficking. They come down in our boat, men disappear, people bringing them on, renting. Imagine Spanish in your apartment building, but you don't know where they came from. You don't know who bring them. Just imagine that. So they drop from the sky. I will show you the law tonight with respect to that. But ladies and gentlemen, your information, this don't matter going to Rio Claro, don't worry. As I tell you, don't go in the toilet once, you know. Don't worry. Rain don't fall once, you know. As much as there is a night, there is a day. I'll wait for you again. I will wait for you. Go ahead.
In studio. As you can see, other officers now coming out, putting the team in place. All right, so we're heading down. That's it.
We're going to take some calls.
No, me. Ladies and gentlemen, again, after this, sir.
This is just information. Watch everything. It came down this Saturday. So among that, other bags of contraband left there. This came down Saturday on a boat. You know. Who transported that? I'm just showing you what's going on in this country. I'm just showing you. So you have other officers here. These men were taken into custody. So the same thing, the same way, how all those bags, the same method that all those bags came in with grapefruit and apple, with grapefruit and orange and banana and whatnot. But you've seen videos all over the world where they're cutting orange and putting cocaine inside it. But don't worry, somebody profiting. But I told Venezuela don't have no food. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. We want to take your calls. This is in the Cali Bay area. Yeah, now the kind of drugs circulating in Cali Bay, it's unbelievable, you know. That is what you call a little Colombia, you know. That is Bogota there, you know. Right in Cali Bay. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Mute your television set, please. Watch. How can I document? That's Officer Binda. Corporal Binda, sorry. Look, Blondie. And ranking thing with them, and a ranking thing, and them now coming on a boat. Watch the bags, watch.
Spanish.
Only Spanish bags, watch. Saturday, this is information we acted on. But other bags went straight to Rio Claro early morning. But don't worry. I am calling on officers. Listen to me. We are going to fix this place, not in Central. We're not harboring this thing in Central at all. Here you have other officers taking the information. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hey, Ian. Listen, these officers, some of them, and not all of them bad, but some of them mingle with the Chinese and things, boy. Trust me, you're doing a good job. I like the work.
Thank you, but we need information. Any officer in that back and I watch, that is what we want. Splendid and providing security, that is what we want. That is what we want to see. All I want to hold we hostage in Venezuela, this is what we going to do. Hi, caller, good evening. This one, you see this lady here? You see this one in the red here? Well, boy, she ranking. When I tell her she ranking. Gary Griffith, all pay attention to this building in Cali Bay. Is that police watching it for him? Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yes, you're doing a good job. I'm calling from Toronto. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Toronto. What's going on? Where is he seen?
I'm loving your show. I watch it every day.
It's wetting after wetting.
Yes, wet them up, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's information. You can't tell me. You know what we did? Come back to me. Let me tell you what we did. While we doing that, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. That is human trafficking, you know, because they're using that. Because remember Cali Bay, those of you from Cuba, those of you from Central who know Cali Bay, they see right there. So they're coming in with the boat and they're offloading the thing. I tell them when the boat, I just missed it because we are just trying to put it together. Even though the commissioner, police, Gary Griffith said, Ian, well, you know, you have access to different teams and whatnot. But I like using my Central people. I like using my people in different districts. You understand? So I must thank the commissioner for extending that courtesy to us and courtesy to me. But nevertheless, we are going to clean it up. And from there, while all that going on, the hiding, our next batch of them gone down by our next house hiding. Not when we had it, we got the information. We got the information one time and they had it down there. Watch it, go ahead. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, Mr. Ian,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, now as a Christian, as you're supposed to obey the law of the land, and if any organization says they're Christian and they're having on illegal immigrants,
thank you, Lord hear us.
I say that, lock them up.
Thank you, Lord hear us, Lord graciously hear us. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Love is a flag flown high from the bottom of my heart. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. And remember, Satan is a sly old fox. If we catch him, we'll put him in a box. Lock the box and throw away the key for all the wrong he has done to me. Don't worry. Watch. But when we talking, let me talk again now. Let me talk again in next house. Let me talk again one time. Hi, caller, good evening. Or they could cry, or they could bawl, or they could do all they want. We mashing it up. Sexting, all kind of racketing. Men going and get a free corn for $100. Yo, go back to local. I'm making sure the men go back to local. We shop local. We really shopping local. The man in the striped jersey has nothing to do with this, yeah? He was just a visitor there. He has nothing to do with this. He works amalgamated and he's a very respectable man. Hi, caller, good evening, because I know him. He has nothing. Apparently, the house belonged to one of his relatives. So he came there and whatnot, but he has nothing to do with this. And he was never harsh towards the police officers and whatnot. So the man in the stripe there is a cool scene. Hi, caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. So watch them. Now, we need to put a stop to this what's going on in this country now. Don't worry, big business, we coming after it. Don't play all the calling me and asking me why equipment my studio want to know, because I don't want no blood money. Hi, caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Yeah, boy. You think these short pants look... Hello, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, Prem, talk to me.
I want you to come down with me tomorrow morning, brother.
What? It has Spanish down there?
It has everything, right? Indian, Chinese, Spanish, Douglas, anything you want. But we ain't going to do that. I want you to come to my sister's birthday. My sister wants to invite you to her birthday tomorrow.
Okay, thanks again, Prem. Be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, they're being taken into custody. And this is all in connection with the Saturday morning, you know. This is our next house where individuals from that apartment building will go down there. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, they got information about some drugs and whatnot. All this marijuana things. So they went down to another house and they executed a search. They had all their search warrants and whatnot because, you know, and every step that we make, I always keep the commissioner of police posted. So don't feel I'm acting on my own and I'm a lot unto my own self. Everything I do, everything we do, pass it on to the commissioner of police, who will sue everybody. So they got information. This guy here was picked up across the road. He's the owner of the house. The guy, the Rastafarian guy there. So other officers came and they joined and whatnot. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Allen. Yesterday was my birthday. I celebrated 61 and I want to tell Mr. Leroy Lennox Bailey that you is not wanted by anybody. So not if he catch you. Nobody can catch you because you're not wanted by anyone.
Today's your birthday?
Yesterday I celebrated 61, Mr. Allen.
Well, send me a picture. I'll say a nice happy belated to you. Hi, caller, good evening. You see, a lot of officers just arrived on the scene. Hi, caller, good evening. This is what people want to see now. This is what people want to see. Want to say hello to Officer Paul. Officer Gooley coming from Charlene. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, this gentleman, this individual was taken to custody. So he was laughing. It was a cool scene. I guess the officer found a little something on by him there. So he was just laughing. He said he just had smoke, but no scene. This is a cool scene. It's a cool vibes. Nobody hate nobody. We're just trying to clean it up and make sure the law and order maintained. Law and order must be restored in Trinidad and Tobago. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on the show.
Hi, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
Hey, now we need to send them back. I'm sorry to say, we tried to help all them, but all them making the country worse.
What's that?
I said, I'm sorry, we have to send them back. They're making the country worse.
No, sorry about it, but you can't come here and break the law. The law is the law. Because let me tell you something, what they're doing, and as they bring stuff, hold on, come back to me, as they bring stuff, they're bringing things too. They're bringing out little fires, they're bringing out knives, they're bringing out gun, you know. Gun like 4 in Venezuela, you know. You could get a just to do and get a grenade and come down here and start it, you know. It's not a crew of fellas I'm looking for. A crew of people I'm looking for taking work to kill man, you know. Taking work, you know. They are Spanish nationals right now protecting drug lords. Protecting drug lords. Yeah. And Trinidad man get bribe because hear what they're doing. Real men who bringing in drugs right now, normally they had a point man, a third man, a fourth man. Now they didn't direct Trinidad, Venezuela. Either you send it or I pick it up. I'm telling you. Go ahead, continue with the video. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Allen. If citizens in Trinidad and Tobago doesn't want to hit the streets for their democracy, at least they could give information so the police could do this type of good job that they are doing right now.
But there's information, we got on and acted on it one time. One time. Ladies and gentlemen, last night I went up to Madras. But continue with the video. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. So these are the two shots I'm showing you, ladies and gentlemen. These are the 2 shots that we are showing you. Hi, caller. Good.
Hello, Mr. Allen. Yeah,
oh my God, synergy again, boy.
Why you all might be doing a good job looking at Venezuela, and if you hear what your Prime Minister say, that the Venezuelans come on here and doing job what Trinidadians don't want to do. Okay?
Oh, okay. So when man I want to sleep. Okay, that is his approach. I know we're experiencing some technical difficulties with synergy. It's not a fault on our behalf. So as you can see, maybe the stream just dropped.